happening, folks? We're back. You're locked and loaded into Unfiltered here at 103 The Beat, where we are definitely more than music. It's your girl, Just Mo.
And the good Dr. Drew.
And we are joined, as promised, by some family.
By some special family. Ladies and gentlemen, one family.
One family
is in the building. How are you, sir?
Good morning. I'm so happy to be here. Thank you guys for inviting us to be here.
Yeah, man.
We're glad to have you here.
Yeah, man. So introduce yourself. Tell us
my name is Darren Farrington. I'm the secretary of the One Family Junkanoo and Community Organization. And we're 40 days away from Bay Street.
Yes, sir.
Listen.
The countdown is on.
That's a little bit of time. Y'all carrying Bay or not?
A little bit of time? Listen, we are, in case you haven't noticed, we are the defending Boxing Day champions. Defending Boxing Day champions. So right now, everybody coming to Bay Street to beat us. Okay? We are the talk in the Junkanoo line.
Right.
All right? Last night, I practiced over about 12:30 and the streets was lying in the rain to watch and listen to us.
Boy, oh boy.
Okay? So Junkanoo is something that, you know, it's a platform that we enjoy doing as an organization. It's unique to our culture, and we like to just express ourselves through that platform.
Absolutely.
Let me ask you a good question. How did One Family start? Because I know all these. I mean, the Valley and the Saxons, I think, kind of had their foot in the door always. But how did One Family start as a group, as an organization? And how have you grown to the point where now you're being honored on an emblem on top of the number one selling bear in the country?
Listen. 1993 was the kickoff for One Family. A group of people coming from the Saxons realized that the group has now taken a turn, whereas there's other firms and growth for other organizations, and hence why One Family, you know, it said, you know what, we want to do something just a little bit differently. Some of the things that we brought to the Junkanoo platform was different, was that we didn't bring this ultimate leader. When we started, we brought a steering team. So we have a group of people from the section heads that actually govern and how this organization runs. Right now, the organization is run by the first female chairman of a Junkanoo group by Miss Christina Muffin Fernanda. And she's doing an awesome job.
Boy, you know how to pull these women in. You know how to pull these women in. You know, and that's how you get the gals.
I love family.
Yeah. So, I mean, from 1993 to now, we've been that formidable force. We have grown over the years. Of course, every organization has its stumbling blocks and its challenges, but we have grown from strength to strength to now. You know, every morning, everybody is looking for One Family because we do things just a little bit different.
Right.
You know, when it comes to color structure, when it comes to the themes that we bring to Bay Street, we're not afraid to push the envelope.
Yeah, so what in your mind makes y'all better than the rest? Because listen, the entire Junkanoo for me is like hip hop. If you ain't saying you's the best in it, then you ain't gonna be the best in it.
Right.
You know what I mean? So what makes y'all better than the other groups?
Okay, one of the things, you know, everybody screams they're the best.
Okay.
And you know, they say the mark of a champion is consistency.
Yes, sir.
All right. When you look at our record, we're in the top 3 every single morning. If we don't win the parade. All right. The next thing is that what makes us different is that we bring a unique sound and a unique style of Junkanoo for us. In terms of, let's talk about it. One of the most, I would say, the displayed factors of Junkanoo, besides the costume or the music, is our choreographed girls. All right.
I gotta get it to y'all.
We are the triple-time winning Paul Diamond Noah's Cup holders and choreographed ladies. And what that means is that every season they look at the choreographed section who has the best record.
Right.
And One Family, when it comes to New Year's and Boxing Day for the last 3 years, our choreographed girls have had that.
Wow.
Okay. So when it comes to style and dance, that music, that sound, we bring it to Junkanoo.
That's it. I was gonna ask, what do you think your strength is as a group? And well, I think that's it then.
Yes.
Your choreography clearly got it tight.
Yeah, but see what feeds off of it is that energy.
Absolutely.
That energy in our organization. When you look from the leadership straight down to the participants in our organization, we're that young, vibrant energy, even the young at heart.
Yeah,
not to say that we don't have older people there, and those older people, we stand on their shoulders.
Right.
You know, because they laid that foundation for us, and they said, you know, here's the reins, here's the baton, while they walk along with us, and we just take it to the next level.
Now, full disclosure. I can sit in.
Full
disclosure.
Yes.
I can sit in and BS you.
Yes.
I was a Valley Boy first.
Well, we
I was a Valley Boy.
apologize.
No, I was a Valley Boy first. I can sit in. I can sit in and BS you. However,
Tell him sorry.
no. However,
held against you.
I will say this. I have a lot of family in one family. So I have a lot, because my cousin is who reach out to you on my behalf.
Yes.
Tracy. Shout out to Tracy.
Yes.
Sheldon.
Okay.
And then, you know, Trevor and all the rest of them that are, I can't, half my family in there. So I can't.
He's the undercover one family. Right? But he didn't want to tell the family. He didn't leave.
No.
He's family on the other side.
Yeah, okay.
See, exactly. I one family on my Grammy side. I Valley on my daddy's side. You see what I say? But I gotta say, you know, seeing them, I know what they've done. I see what they do. I'm so proud of like my young female cousins who dance and do the choreography. Man, listen, y'all is beat baby.
Yes.
I gotta give it to y'all. Y'all is beat.
It's
Y'all
showtime.
deserve that can.
It is showtime.
I gotta say, y'all really 100% deserve that can. So I was happy to see that y'all were called in the number with the top 4. You know what I mean?
See, we want to say shout out to Commonwealth Brewery and what they're doing
Yeah.
for
Yeah.
Junkanoo. When we saw the cans debuted, you know, it was all secret and hush hush. And when they debuted, a lot of people was like, wow. And they don't understand that we've been providing the same wow factor every year in the community. Mo was saying off air, she likes to build up to the parade.
Yeah.
Because that experience.
I love that energy going into the season, the practices,
Facts.
and
Listen,
it's so good.
these cans have set the tone and is now setting the market, showing the private corporation that, hey, you know what? This thing has some real reach.
Absolutely.
Oh, it does.
Absolutely.
You know,
100%.
and we need to associate ourselves with it more and more. And you know, I always tell people this: Junkanoo is the greatest platform for change in our country.
100%.
You know, if you wanna do anything in our country, you get the Junkanoo groups involved, after school studies,
Facts.
mentoring.
Facts.
When it
Community
comes
outreach.
computer outreach, when it comes to discipline and structure. I mean, think about it. The average A group takes 450 members to Bay Street on a Boxing Day. We got 7 A groups. Okay, that's not the B groups. All right, so you have those people
The numbers are there.
of different personalities,
And influences.
influences, different cadres in life, and they're working together under one theme to execute and present on Bay Street. If that's not phenomenal, you know,
really
that's
is.
something,
I
you know.
really is.
can't wait for him to run for MP somewhere. Because this gentleman speaks. Last week it was really nice. I'm like,
Listen.
I can't wait for you to be MP of Junkanoo Affairs and Association, PR, Human Resources League.
Okay, people look at it and, you know, they'll say that, why you gotta spend all that time doing Junkanoo? You know, that ain't make no sense. And I tell people, you know, some things in life are intangible and some things are tangible. And they say, well, what's the payback from Junkanoo? Junkanoo has built this country, and people don't understand it. You have the architects, the engineers, the plumbers, the carpenters, the welders, the designers. These are the people who are involved.
The
with
heartbeat
Junkanoo.
of the Bombers.
All right, where do you think we learned that patience and discipline and foresight and vision from? Sitting at a cardboard piece of paper that's brown
And turning it into
and
something
masterpiece.
absolutely
Well,
amazing.
I really wish you'd send that text to Lanisha Road. but in that vein, we gotta take a quick break, y'all, and we'll be back with this. Listen, one family's in the building,
Yeah,
people. We
man.
coming right back. Y'all stay tuned. 103.5, the beat, more than just music.
Girl Just Mo.
And the good Dr. Drew.
And of course, our special guest is our family
One family.
from the family.
Let them know.
Be
Okay.
respectful. Be
All right.
respectful.
And he's been here chopping up with us, letting us know a lot about the organization, about the history, about some of the things moving forward. I had a question for you that I always am genuinely concerned about. How does the future of Junkanoo look to you? Are we having enough interest in the younger folk coming up behind you and behind them to really know that this thing is just going to keep pushing forward and be as strong as it is right now?
Right now, the future of Junkanoo is at a good place.
Okay.
And when I say a good place, it's because we're at that place where changes need to happen.
Right.
And the challenges are there for us. And I always tell them that, you know, leadership only, it only performs well in the face of adversity. And so what's going on right now is that we have the people who are teaching the craft, who are bringing a lot of young people behind them, but we need a lot more. You understand? We need to be, like we was talking about off air, we need this thing grounded and rooted. One of the organizations that are doing well with that is the JCMP. They're responsible for the production of the Boxing Day and the New Year's Day parades here in New Providence. And they just had a leadership change, and one of their mandates is actually to forge and make things just a little bit, I want to say, deeply rooted in the culture. What we're doing. One of the things I look forward to is the day when we actually have these programs in schools. And I'm not just talking about junior Junkanoo programs. I'm talking about an actually full-fledged Junkanoo curriculum, even if it's a Bahamian studies curriculum that leads up to us learning about the history of the Bahamas, things like bush medicine, things like how do you structure a theme, how do you execute those things, and we show them how to actually take all of that knowledge, all of these things that make us Bahamians, and structure that to the point where you show them how to build a costume and execute for a parade at the end of that year. And that's one of the things I want to see.
That would be really dope.
Before I ask my next question, we have a giveaway of a case of One Family Collect. So, here's a question for our Facebook and WhatsApp fans. Our phone lines are still down, so we got to do it through Facebook or WhatsApp. Question for the day is, I hope you've paid attention to this good man right now. In what year was One Family founded? In what year was One Family founded? Answer in the WhatsApp group or the Facebook group. You can win yourself a case of Collect. Now, I have a question for you that's going to sound weird, but I have to know. Why did y'all pick the ant?
Well, we have a winner.
Why did y'all... Oh, already? Wait a minute. That got to be someone from One Family.
Probably. It's definitely WhatsApp. Like, I feel like you just said, like, what year? And they were like...
We already have a winner with us. Well, mother sake. All right, we already got a winner. The answer was 1993. Thank you so much for texting in. Mo's going to get your information, and you can come and pick up your case of 16-ounce Collect. Only One Family, though, so you better be a fan. But, yeah, my question is, why the ant? Why did y'all pick the ant as your emblem for your Junkanoo group? Is it because, like, y'all collect? Well, you know what? Let me let you answer. Let me not throw that out there.
Actually, this is actually, like I said, this organization stands on the shoulders of, the founding fathers. When this group was actually structured, there's a Bible verse that undergirds all of this. Proverbs 6:6, and it says, "Go to the aunt, thou sluggard, consider her ways and be wise." And when you think about it, the aunt, when it is summer, it prepares for winter. One of the wisest creatures and one of the strongest creatures is the ant. The ant can carry almost 200 times its body weight for itself. The way they work together, if there's a puddle and there's a ant's nest, what they do is they lock their hands and their legs together to actually get across the puddle. And so with that is we want people to actually work together like those ants, like that scripture says. And what we've come to realize is that by doing that, there's strength in numbers. What one person can lift, it impales to when you have 2 and 3 people there. And that's why we have that ant as our logo.
I was not expecting that deep philosophical answers now.
Well, who was expecting, Drew?
I thought it was just, hey, we come together like ants and we carry things and we spin. This dude, I can't wait till you bring out this One Family book. you need to bring out a one. Listen. Write a book.
All right.
Because I was not expecting the Bible verse leading into the collectiveness. Because the Valley is just, I think, because, it's called the Valley. So
we have space for you. We accept your apology.
No,
we will help you sign the resignation letter.
Valley till the death of me, bro. I
God.
can't do it.
What do with him?
Nothing. I'm just gonna.
That's why he's on that side of the table. I understand the separation.
But salute to Sheldon Sweeting, Shelly, Trevor, all my fans. By the way, you got any shout outs you want to give, man?
Of course.
Man, get your shout outs off.
Man, listen. This organization has been doing, leaps and bounds. But I want to tell you this. We cannot do it without the membership of this organization.
All right, man.
These guys are phenomenal. Okay, when you have people that spend 10, 12 hours in the shack, spending their funds to prepare a costume, to come together, to bring it all in one presentation, you cannot even stress how much, we are thankful for them. On behalf of the steering team and the chairman, Ms. Muffin Christine Fernanda, we want to thank, this organization. We also want to thank our title sponsor, who's Albany, along with Coca-Cola, Royal Star Insurance, and Sunshine Insurance. But we do not want to leave out the people that makes these parades happen, and that's BTC, that's Commonwealth Brewery, along with Rubis, and the other sponsors that actually sponsor the parades and whole. And we, we're indebted to them. And we try to make sure that every time we take the parade, whether it's not just our group, it could be the Valley Boys. We want to make sure that our sponsors are happy, and they're proud to be affiliated with the organization.
Are y'all ready for Bay?
Ready?
Are y'all gonna win Bay? Because you came in here bold with the One Family Boxing Day Championship shape.
Here's what's gonna happen.
So, talk to me now.
Here's what's gonna happen, Mo. It's 40 days away from Bay.
Yeah.
Right? He asked the question.
Yeah.
And after the Boxing Day parade, if not myself, somebody else from the organization is gonna be in here, and you guys are gonna be saying, "Congratulations, you did it." Okay?
If y'all win Boxing Day and you come up here, I'm having the day off. But I can't look you in the eye after that.
Like you said, people coming to beat them.
Yeah.
That's true. Listen, that's facts. That's facts. Y'all hold the belt.
Where they said it.
Y'all hold the belt.
And we're not an organization that says, "Oh, we're the champions." That's it. No, we're gonna raise the bar again this year.
Yes, sir.
All right, I'm gonna tell everybody, prepare yourself for a performance and a presentation that no other organization besides One Family can give you on Bay Street.
Ladies and gentlemen, y'all heard it there. I got goosebumps now. It sounds like a Valley. Get your mind right, because this the team to beat. We gotta beat these ants.
So if people want to come and take part in the practices and things like that, let them know where they can find you. What are your days? What are your hours? Where can they come and get in on that Because I can tell you, this is my favorite time. I like the rile up. So where can they come and watch the practices? Be a part of it. See what's going on.
Thursday night. Thursday night is the night. We tell them Thursday night starts the weekend. All right. Thursday night, you can come check us out. We're right in the Old City Meat Market parking lot. That's Market Street, opposite C.R. Walker. We're right there. Practice starts at 9 o'clock, and we rock you straight until Saturday. So when you leave us, you don't have to worry about what's happening, because we make sure you have enough beat in your soul. You get straight to Monday.
Yeah, I like it.
But we want to tell everybody, and I go on record as saying this, regardless of what organization you're a part of, Junkanoo is something for this country that we need to actually cherish and take hold of. Besides being the best organization, One Family, we want to tell everybody, this Junkanoo season, tickets actually go on sale Saturday. At the JCMP office this Saturday, starting at 8 a.m. All right, you can get your tickets. You can also go to junkanootickets.com and buy your tickets online. So even if you're, if you get Jeff and you ain't got no cost no, go buy a ticket and come support your organization.
100%.
But we want everybody who's out there in the Bahamas, come see us. Come support us. Come support your family members. Come support the people in the country who's doing this to keep this culture alive.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, there you have it. One Family is in the building. They've declared victory in advance. We're looking forward to seeing y'all on Bay. And I'm going to contact you. I'm going to contact this guy off. Hey, want to come to the One Family practice, man. See what y'all really about. See if y'all really bout it. But I have a serious feeling One Family could be the team to beat this lap, because they got the title.
Well, they are a team to beat. A serious feeling. They are a team to beat.
Boy, it's going to be a fight. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for coming, but we really appreciate you coming, man. I know the short notice.
Anytime.
Really appreciate it, man. 103.5 to be, ladies and gentlemen. One Family is in the building. Y'all stay tuned. We coming right back.